Inside the darkened theater of the human mind, most souls follow a script written in the warm ink of empathy. But for some, the ink is cold, and the script is missing entire chapters. To understand the architecture of the mask, we must look beneath the bone and into the gray matter, where two distinct spirits dwell, the psychopath and the sociopath. Though the world often confuses them, they are as different as a cold winter's night and a raging summer storm. The architect and the storm. Imagine a master architect sitting in a silent room. He is calm, precise, and meticulous. This is the psychopath. His condition is often a matter of nature, a blueprint drawn incorrectly from the moment of conception. His brain shows a physical dimorphism, a structural shrugging of the parts that govern feeling. In the psychopathic brain, the amygdala, the almond-shaped alarm system for fear and empathy, is often smaller and less active. More importantly, the uncinate fasciculus, the neuronal bridge that connects the emotional amygdala to the logical prefrontal cortex, is frayed or thin. Because of this broken bridge, the psychopath's logic is never polluted by emotion. To him, a predatory act is as logical as a move on a chessboard. He does not feel the sting of another's pain because the signal literally cannot cross the bridge. His logic is diverse from ours. It is a cold, calculated efficiency that perceives illegal or outlandish acts as simple, necessary means to an end. The scorched earth. Now, imagine a house that was built correctly but was later struck by lightning and left to burn. This is the sociopath. His condition is often a matter of nurture, the result of environmental trauma, childhood adversity, or scorched earth upbringing. While the psychopath is cold, the sociopath is hot. His brain is not necessarily born with a thin bridge, but his nervous system has been pushed into a permanent state of hyperarousal. His logic is driven by a deep-seated agitation. He is impulsive, prone to outbursts, and struggles to maintain the mask that the psychopath wears so effortlessly. He feels a twisted version of loyalty or rage, but his moral compass was shattered by the environment before it could ever point north. The quantification of dysfunction. When we look at the biology of these abnormal thoughts, we see a quantifiable divergence in three key areas. Structural hypoconnectivity. In the psychopathic brain, there is a measurable reduction in the integrity of white matter. This is the insulation on the wires. When the insulation is gone, the logic of empathy short-circuits. The brain decides that the self is the only entity of value. The paralimbic system. This is the circuit of the brain involved in moral decision-making. In these individuals, this system shows significantly less gray matter density. They are quite literally thin in the areas where conscience is stored. Genetic predisposition versus epigenetic trigger. Genetics may load the gun, the psychopathic blueprint, but the environment often pulls the trigger. A genetic abnormality in the MAOA gene, often called the warrior gene, can predispose a brain to aggression, but without the splinters of a traumatic environment, that gene may never fully express its darkest traits. Theological logic. For the individual behind this mask, an illegal act is not wrong. It is simply a different type of math. If the neuronal connectivity for guilt is absent, then the only variables left in the equation are risk and reward. They perceive their outlandish thoughts as logical because they are functioning on a binary code of survival and dominance. They are not burdened by the weight of the barn door we all walk upon. Instead, they use the rusty nails as tools to climb higher, indifferent to the blood they leave behind. To understand them is to realize that the mask isn't just a covering. For some, the mask is all there is, because the life behind it was never given the wiring to truly feel the sun.